the companies will have all very different outcomes, right? So Disney and Comcast have enough scale, diversification. They will be fine because of their, for Disney parks and Comcast cable broadband. The rest of them, consolidation has to happen, right? You need to take out capacity, you need to reduce costs. So we're waiting to see how Paramount, Warner's, Fox, AMC networks all come together or don't, right? So it's obvious that it needs to be consolidation. We don't know how it gets done because of the personalities in place here, but this can't last, right?
I look at just overnight, Daniel Thomas writing it up in the FT on Mark Thompson, who saved the New York Times. He invented the digital New York Times. And I read the article very carefully, Michael, and I guess there's a plan there, but Mark Thompson says, basically, we're flying blind, and the only thing he circles back to is what we're going to, which is YouTube. Is it a YouTube world in 5 years, whether it's Mark Thompson or Tom Keene? I mean, is that what the audience wants, or is there something the audience wants from Disney?
Okay, Tom, it's fascinating. A lot of your listeners may not know this, but YouTube has more time spent on connected TVs than Netflix. So maybe you know this because now Bloomberg's on YouTube, but YouTube on the television is bigger than Netflix. So YouTube has a place in that world, as does Netflix, as does Disney. But yes, more and more content's moving to YouTube. And the challenge is for people who get paid for production, paid for content. How do you win in a world where YouTube is the dominant provider of distribution? It's a really hard model for everyone else.
Michael, Tom loves to talk about Hollywood. He loves to talk about streaming. Those are the glamour industries. I like to talk about the $50 billion theme park industry. It's boring. It's utterly dominated by Disney. Talk to me about where I should be taking my kids during the holidays. Should I be going to Universal, Disney? And what part of the equation is the theme park? Because I imagine it's getting quite large.
Okay, good question. Before the pandemic, before streaming wars, parks were half of Disney's profits. Now it's 3/4. And Disney is going to put an extra $60 billion of capital to build out more and more attractions, especially overseas. But out of the back, in the second place, here comes Universal, owned by Comcast. And next year they have a massive park, Epic. And it will have 5 different gates. That's what we call them, 5 different gates. And they'll have a Harry Potter installation. You're going to have How to Train Your Dragons. You have Nintendo, which would be a big attraction. So they're trying to close the gap with Disney. And somewhere about a year from now, this will be all the talk. And Tom will have me on every day talking about the impending theme park wars. Because up to this point, it's been Disney's world. They've done a great job. But we're really interested to see what happens next year when Comcast gets in the game with a much bigger park and a challenge to Disney in Orlando.
Tom, did you hear that? Even with ESPN and ABC, theme parks are 73.3% of Disney's EBITDA.
You and Sweeney are on the same page on this, and Nathanson's led on it.
I mean, I like fast rides, but I don't know if I like them that much.
I'm watching reruns of Frozen, and you guys are out spending $500 a day at a theme park.
So, Michael, where should we put our money here? I mean, what do we like better? If we're an equity investor, I mean, is it Disney? Is it Comcast? Is it another player?
Okay, so Craig Moffett covers Comcast. We have a buy on Comcast, and I cover Disney. And we upgraded Disney when Bob Iger came back. And it took a while, but it's been an okay call, not a great call. Our feeling is, Disney has, because of the streaming investments, they have a lot to catch up on profitability. Their businesses are still losing money in streaming, and Netflix has 25% margins. So our view is that Disney has a way to go in Netflix profitability.
Right.
We like Comcast. And then Tom will ask me, we do like Meta and Alphabet. Even here, we've been lucky to expand our coverage to cover some of the Magnificent Seven, and those 2 names are great for us.